if you take the anchor points that are making an edge and you go to convert, instead of making a corner, you can make it smooth, and then you get these handles here. So the cool thing about the handles is that they will help you to create curves. So play around with that and see the different things you can make, okay? So another cool thing about Illustrator is that, yes, you do have shapes that you can make with the pen tool, but you can also use here the curvature tool. So instead of creating edges, you can go ahead and it looks like you're creating waves. So this one can also help you to do smoother creations. And again, I can close it. And if I go to the direct selection tool, I can move the anchor points, but also change the curves by moving the handle. We also have, if you don't want to create the shapes on your own, you also have here different tools. We have a rectangle tool, we have a circle or ellipse tool here. Okay, so also be aware of the guidelines, the purple lines we see there. For example, here I know that this ellipse is actually a circle because I get two purple guidelines that tell me that the height and the width are equal. So I know it's a circle. I can also use polygon tool. Here with the polygon tool, I can make the edges smoother, okay? I can also change the different features, the stroke, color, the fill, okay? So I can start putting all the pieces together. And also we have star tool, okay? Here we can add a lot of stars, but if I go to the direct selection tool, I can again smooth the edges, etc. Okay, now let's go to the pen tool. So maybe you want to do calligraphy or you want to do something more freehand. You can use the pencil tool, and with that you will get something like this. Okay, so again here you can change the infill. So as you see, is not as you don't have the, it's like you have more freedom compared to the pen tool or the curvature tool. And then we have the tool for text. Here I can choose the font that I want to use. I can see all the fonts that I have available, and I can just write down my text. Here is an example of a text. Okay, so I can change the size over here. I can go here, boom. But I can also change it here, okay? Now, it's important to know that the text is a different type of object than here your shapes or whatever you sketch with your pen tool. But we're gonna talk about that later, okay?